What's in YouTube? Man, I love this beat. Simple, clean, gets to the point. The hook is right away. It's like a hook of Mike Tyson. Ooh, but let me get started. Yeah, bleed. Have the candle I have the candle on in the background, setting the vibe, setting the mood right for this live stream. Hopefully we do numbers. We do numbers. The way we do, the way we be doing numbers in the markets. So y'all miss me, man. And been streaming for it's been 9 days. Dang, 9 days, man. I know y'all miss me. I know my YouTube family miss me. I know my TikTok family miss me. Twitch miss me. Been busy for the past week, but I'm back. Dropping the live streams for free. Educational. Let's get to it. So I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off the live stream with just a bit of background, a weekly recap of what's going on in the markets. What's going on in the market and what we should be expecting coming up in the markets. So starting with the President Trump speaks Monday. So, my man, we have an active president. He's trying to do something, which is good. I like an active president who's trying to do something. And welcome to Iplan, Iplan 16. This is Iplan 17, And what is Iplan? I feel like a lot of my viewers don't know what Iplan even means and why do I put that in front of every single one. Iplan is just I have a plan. We got a plan. So I'm now for 2023. It's not my first or second, so excuse my English. But we're trying to strategize, how to go through 2025. And this light is kind of bright in my eye though. Ooh. But I'm not gonna try to let it bother me too much. It makes me look good. So E-plan is we plan everything we do, even in this live stream, even in life. I have a plan. So let's get started with this live stream. Let's kick it off. I know I gave y'all like about a minute or 2 minutes, to get into the market. Into the live stream. So let's get started. So on Monday, we had Trump who spoke today, and then Fed, Tuesday, tomorrow, we have the Fed chair, Powell. I swear, I'll say Powell. People say Powell. Powell speaks tomorrow. Hopefully, this effects is good for the U.S. economy overall. When he speaks as the head chair of the Federal Reserve. And then Wednesday is supposed to be a kind of hectic day. We got the core CPI. So this is the inflationary news. Let's see a little summary. This is kind of indicates the food and energy prices amount about a quarter of CPI. Blah, blah. Then we have a member who speaks again. Hopefully that pans out to be great. Then we have the core PPI. So is this the inflationary joint? So let me see here. Actuals greater release FF notes. Also called I like when they used to have why we should care. Why should traders care about this? Then we got core retails coming in Friday, so it's supposed to be a hectic week. Then going on to the weekly recap. I like the John Hancock weekly recap. So this is the weekended February 7th. So rough road US slip. Blah. No lie, I'm not interested. Oh, record, another gold record. So the price of gold sets a record high for the second week in a row, extending a nearly 3-month price surge for the precious metal. Ooh, man, I know people got FOMO, man. That's why you just invest slowly. I know metals. Let's see how silver is doing. Cause if gold going crazy, let's see how the silver is doing. So we got gold. See how the gold market is doing. Gold corporate. I know it's like I think right here. Yeah, gold's going crazy, man. Gold went crazy, ain't gonna lie. Gold is going crazy. Gold is going crazy. Gold's going crazy. What about silver? Uh, silver commodity. Okay, silver is. Let's see. Let's go on 1 day chart. Silver's seen some highs. It's at this resistance stuff. I like. Look a breakthrough. Go crazy. It's high. Go on a weekly time frame. Looking at commodities. Silver. That's the pretty much outlook of it. So silver, I like that. Silver is at this right here. Boom, 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 boom. Kind of ugly, ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make sure it looks clean. I'm gonna make sure it looks clean. What's up, Spider Man? Spider Man joining my live stream, man. I'm more famous. Got this daily resistance right here. Mark it out. Boom, boom, and I got this daily support here. And then gold this back in May. It's we reached this resistance back in May, and silver broke out uh back in October. So hopefully we see silver continue to break out. I'm gonna see if I can purchase silver on my investment. That's a gold metal. Gold, silver. So I know gold's going crazy. Gold's going crazy, man. Look at those fat, just green days, just green, easy investments. It's easy as for hindsight is 2020, so we never know. We made this resistance, broke through it. I love it. I love it. I always love when anything does well. I support anything, any metal, any business, Netflix, bro. I support all them. Apple, hopefully Apple we see a turnaround and continue on the upside. But I support companies doing well. I support companies doing well. I'm for a positive market. I'm for a bullish market. I don't like recession. I don't like that. But if we were, I was also be trading accordingly. But me personally, I like when the market, is running up the paint. You know, um, I like the market running up the paint. I love market producing. I like the economy moving. We have an active president who's actually trying to do something. For the past 4 years, we're just stagnant. We're letting the world, get past us, and we cannot be, um, not be. Look at this. Oh, got cooked, torched, and then the continuation on the downside, just rowdy, low key. Instead of having this bull flag, ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to test out the bull flag, but I don't know, man. My support and resistances have I've worked charms. I've worked charms. Um oh, copy this. Boom. Cool. Like, man, are we gonna just slide down this darn hill? And then, bro, support has been tested. One broke out, then one, two, three, four, five, six, and then boom, finally broke out. Price definitely went crazy. JP Morgan still looking good. JPEM, and then we're seeing J&J continue upwards after breaking out of this channel, out of this resistance level, which is beautiful. And then we have the hourly resistance. Let me zoom in to show more about, you know, the smaller time frame price action, and it's looking pretty good. It looks like we retested resistance and we already broke this. Can we, you know, get past this old high right here, this indication? We're gonna have to see. You know, it's always about a patient game. It's a patient game, but that's what trading is about, just being patient and seeing if we can capitalize on those short-term, long-term games. Okay, back to what I was saying. I know I'm kind of got off track a little bit, man. I love looking at the charts. I love looking at the charts, man. I love looking at the charts. But y'all don't forget that I love Learning Hub, Earnings Hub, not Learning Hub. Earnings Hub is really good. It really, Robin Hood. Ooh, that's something to look out for. Robin Hood. Robin's Hood earnings are coming out this Wednesday. So one thing I've learned that I should do better on is to, instead of trying to get into option plays that already happened, let's try to evaluate. Let's go on YouTube right quick. It's a learning moment. I'm gonna look up how to trade earnings. We're going to be learning with me on live earnings with options. Let's bring it right here, the bad boy. All right, so who's going to teach us trading earnings?
Here's the best way to trade an earnings report when you see that they are coming up. First is to not trade them at all. Earnings reports are extremely unpredictable, and especially when using options, it's very likely that the position you are trading goes to zero entirely. That being said, one thing that I absolutely love doing is trading the day after earnings and going along trying to capture a trend after something has made a large move on its earnings reports. Some recent examples of this that you can see are Tesla, Netflix, Meta. No matter where you look, after an earnings report, you will typically be able to see a larger than normal move as more focus is on that name as a whole. If you do decide to put some risk on for an actual earnings report itself, you definitely need to make sure that you are using a position size that you are comfortable going to zero. Here's the best way to trade.
All right, he said it.
So there are a large number of professional options traders who focus
SMB
on
Capital
profit opportunities around earnings releases of stocks that they follow. Options follow certain fairly predictable patterns around earnings releases that can result in opportunities for traders who are looking to take advantage of the unique behavior of options near earnings releases. The problem is that it's basically impossible to predict which way a stock will move after earnings, in a legal way anyway. And so you might be asking, how can you possibly make money trading options on companies about to release their earnings reports when the positive or negative nature of the release is impossible to predict? And more importantly, the market's reaction to those earnings releases essentially can't be predicted either. Add to that the extremely dangerous fact that if you somehow do try to predict the market's reaction to a company's earnings report and you end up being wrong, you're virtually guaranteed to take a large loss, as the market's reaction to an earnings report for any company is usually a much larger price movement than usual for that equity. The good news is that there is, in fact, a way to take advantage of earnings releases through trading options without actually having to expose your account to the earnings event itself and the tremendous of SMB Capital's options trading desk. SMB Capital can change price for many reasons. One of the major reasons that an options time premium will change dramatically is if there's some kind of an event coming up that's likely to cause the stock to make a large price move in one direction or another. It's also known as Google options, and how they've traded around earnings to illustrate my point. So Google stock was trading at about 1,200 in March. So here we've got an options chain for Google options on March 26th, which is 34 days away from the Google earnings release. These options will expire in 5 days, and as you can see, the options with a strike price of $12.25, which are 25 points above the market, are trading at $3.86. So basically, the buyer of the option will break even on the trade if the market moves up to.
Damn, he brought me to. Bro, I fall asleep, my brother. Oh.
I've had many earnings trades that worked out in my favor, and I've had many earnings trades that didn't work out in my favor. And ironically, I've learned the most from the trades that didn't actually go my way. So let's walk through a checklist of trade strategies. Someone is kind of new into this new year. We get new traders and younger traders every year heading into earnings season. And as we know, just to clarify, earnings is random. Can't really, know exactly what's going to happen. But what's your 2 cents you would let new traders into this new year know heading into this earnings season?
I would say generally, if you're a new trader looking into earnings, I would avoid the FOMO of the big wins and because they come with big losses as well. Just like he was saying,
heading into this next earnings season, there's a lot of exciting trades that we could put on, but we just want some general rules of thumb. Should we be using a debit or credit, or is it just not that simple?
Going into earnings, you've got a couple of options. It depends on obviously the volatility of the underlying, the liquidity of the underlying, your directional assisting gain. Kind of
put on this week was in Netflix, and before I was looking at Netflix, I wanted to put on a regular trade. I really wasn't even looking for an earnings trade, but I was looking at Apple, I was looking at Meta, I was looking at Tesla, and whenever I pulled up their options chain, it was showing that they were having earnings sometime soon, and a lot of big names and a lot of names in general are going to be reporting earnings because it's earnings season.
Most impossible, you won't decay.
Go back.
I've had many, so I was thinking to myself, well, be the best thing to do. So I chose to just go with Netflix. So how do you go about that whenever you see that there's earnings in a week or two and you want to put a trade on? Do you wait? Do you put it on anyways, or do you wait to put on the earnings trade? What do you kind of do?
So for most underlyings, they're going to have earnings coming up in the next 2 months or so. So it's almost impossible to avoid earnings. You're going to have some sort of exposure to earnings if you're trading in the next couple months here. So if you're looking at trades, you keep in mind that just because earnings are coming up, it does usually mean that volatility will increase in that underlying, but it doesn't mean that extrinsic value won't decay. Decay still plays a role in short premium positions, even though there is an earnings announcement. So while it does kind of bid volatility higher in that underlying, you can still play the same way you would with a non-earnings trade. It's still going to have some sort of decay going into earnings. Yeah. So for the most part, it shouldn't change your strategy, but maybe it makes you go to a more neutral position rather than a directional position, so that you get decay on both sides, and also push the trade out a little further out in time so that the earnings announcement itself isn't the determiner of your position's outcome, right? So you go further out in time and you have a little bit more time value relative to that earnings announcement.
So I chose to just go with Netflix.
Birdman.
What's going on YouTube? In this video, I'm going to explain to you trading and pH. See whether or not end phase energy moved more or that was and your straddle strike.
All of you be like, hey Aristotle, how can I get rich off $1,000? Do not think without any knowledge you can go from 1,000 to 2,000 to 4,000 to 8,000 to 16,000. Do you really think you about to go to 100,000, flipping your account and being correct 100% every single time? So that's another thing, folks. I would recommend always using risk management, because your luck will
use risk management.
Eventually you're going to be wrong, and if you put in all of your money and you lose 50% of that position, you've lost 50% of your money. So it really does not matter how much money you put or start with in options. The game is longevity and risk management. The game is staying afloat and knowing what you're doing and how to do it. And that's something that's not taught on YouTube. YouTube is teaching, here's how you get 1,000%.
Facts. Oh, boring. That's research for y'all boys. To make money trading option. All right. I was boring enough. God damn. Yes, earnings are risque, but I say this. I tend to look at the trend. Let's see. I'm trying to calculate how is the prior earnings? Did we beat estimations? And look, we didn't even beat estimations for Robinhood for Q3, but look at the stock price. The past few months, been going crazy. I don't know. I love Robinhood. You got to pick out a stock. Even Cisco earnings. Let's see. They got DoorDash, Lyft. Lyft is tomorrow. Lyft is tomorrow. Let's see how the earnings are doing. Did I get some Lyft? Meow. We got Shopify. Let's do some lifting. Oh, damn. All right. Let's look at Lyft. Oh, shout out my boy Lyft. Lyft 50. Lyft. Let's see how the options are looking. Dang, went 50% today. Not bad. Not great either. Badonk. Okay, they got Zillow work group. Okay. Oh man. Zillow's the folk to be looking at. Let's go to Zillow. Low class C. Okay, trade options. Yeah, they're stacked up. They're stacked up. Dang. Up Crocs. Crocs been, man, maybe guidance. Okay, I got Robin Hood. Going to trade Robin Hood on the hood. Robin Hood markets. CVS. Let's see how CVS look. The CVS is on your neck. CVS be getting fried. What about Bros? Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros is an incorporation, operator, and franchisor of a drive-through coffee shop that are focused on serving handcrafted beverages. Yeah, no thank you. Quantum. Bro, look at this craziness. Quantum had a Yeti. Ooh, Yeti's getting cooked. I'm just looking through. Ew. Edwards. Oh my. Look at this. Price gap the hell down. But damn. I like Lyft though. Lyft. Barrier. Vertiv Holdings Class A earning. Okay. Vert. Let me see how Vert looking on the hood. Yes, this is a very struggle stream right here. This is a struggle stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, the earnings are expensive. Bert looking good. Minion, the mignon. Tough Q2. Q3 was tough. Okay, let me just back test. I ain't gonna lie, I'm freaking tired. Time to back test. Sorry. Actually, let me not do y'all like that. Let's see what I like. Lift. Auric. Iris Energy. BL. In the world, one of the largest software companies in the world, and its largest APP. Dang. Bam. I want to look at their APP. Zillow. Z. Z. Dash. Dora Dash. See how Dash doing. Dash. Adding all these to my watch list for tomorrow. I'm looking at all the options and I'm trying to add them to the watch list and see how things are looking. Oof. Yapping for an hour straight. Nobody can do it like me. Shout out to me. Only 30 minutes in. Okay. This is not an entertaining live stream. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry, ski. Who's this? Honda. Oh, I see past here. Definitely sales are going through the dumpster. Hurts. Oh, man. Cooked. Fried. Losing money. Paycon. Oof. Boom. Man, I don't know who be telling you not to trade. It's about to drop too. Lift 50. Can't lift too. Hopefully we got some pullback. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be praying for some pullbacks, man. So I can get in. So I can earn. They're not bad though. Okay. I like the way that looking. I like the way that looks. All right. Who are we gonna analyze? Good. Reddit, bruh. How does Reddit, bruh? Reddit is cooking though. I ain't gonna lie. Reddit has been cooking. Reddit is a sleeper. What the heck? Oh, Marine. Okay. Let me pick one. I can do. I like Vert. Vert looks good. Good. It looks good. Who's gonna be my pick of the week though? DD Dog, Data Dog. Ooh, went crazy after earnings. OQ2 earnings for 2024. Okay, DD Dog is. Let's see how they're. I'm gonna pick this one. DD Dog. DD Dog. What do you know about DD Dog? Data Dog. And what about Crocs? No. Lifts. Okay. Outfit. I'm choosing lift. Let's do a little. Boom. Okay, revenue is growing year over year, which is pretty good. Quarterly level, revenue is growing a lot, 40% each quarter. Only 30% in Q3 2024. How about our net income? We're starting to lose less. So 31 is it billions? Yeah, okay. They lost. There's a net lost. Yeah. They're only losing so billions or millions. I'm tripping. I'm gonna think it's billions. Okay, so the revenue estimate 1 billion. So they definitely are losing less money. The net income is they are going to be soon. You know, Q3 was tough, but they're soon to have a positive earnings. You know, from losing 100 million all the way down to only 12 million last quarter. Hopefully Q4 was stronger. Yeah, lift looks good. Let's see how lift looks on. I'm gonna add lift on here. Got our lift. Boom. Okay, that's the hourly. Let's go on a daily chart. Lift on this distance level here. Why? Okay, so why do I mark this as resistance? Because price, whatever made this downplay, but when price came back above this level, it gapped down again, and this is a support. So just a little key how to mark your support and resistances. Just some. Let me get up. Let me Let me be more energetic. So, as you can see, me marking on my resistance, daily time frame, boom, got it. So it broke this resistance right here back in 2025. So 2 months ago, a month ago. Yeah, literally a month ago. Now we above this resistance. Price could definitely come here and break, and then we have earnings coming up. Earnings. So this is my pick for for the not a week, probably for tomorrow. Something to look out for tomorrow. I'll probably stream again. Lift. It's looking pretty decent. Dollar. Hopefully we get some pullback tomorrow, and then so I can enter like a shark and make my money off Lyft. You hear me? Clap a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Cause Lyft is my pick of the day. The financials look good. Financials look decent. I'm not gonna say they look good. They look decent. They are growing their revenue, and then sooner or later we should let's go on the annual level. Our net income. Look at that. We're losing $500 million now. From 12 months, we are close to making that money on. So it's a good long term investment. I think Lyft is a good alternative to Uber. Uber did its thing, but I want to say one thing. This is educational. This is for educational entertainment purposes. So don't trade or purchase or invest in anything I tell you to do, or if I say it looks nice, that's all for educational purposes. So don't try to cyberbark. I'm gonna look at tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream more too. I'm so sorry. My peoples have been missing me. Missing me. Okay, let's go back. Look the dates. Go second and boom. Okay. Okay, so just about to do my back testing on live. I've been away, but I've consistently stayed back testing. So, wow, I think I already seen this. Okay, so I see price. I think I've traded this. Okay, so price fails to, we are at a lower low, and price is failing to break that level. Let's see. Upward. Oh, failed to break that. We are being patient. I'm trying to learn patience. I like this support resistance right here. Price broke a bit under the support. It's been holding up. Price is very active on my resistance too, which is okay. So let's see what happens next. Okay, we'll be underneath support. Let me give you that. Let's see. Guess we're going to, if price retest is nice. Put it right there. Just securing. I'm greedy. I'm securing all I can. We have 3,000. Okay, I'm gonna plan with that. I think ain't gonna lie, have I seen this? I'm tripping. Why is there? Because if I traded, okay, so we sold underneath support because we had indication already. Then market continued downward. You have to let the market, show us where it wants to go. This right here looks pretty good action, price action. But if you get stuck in the sauce, if you lost in the sauce or the trading sauce, it's always good to zoom out. That's my recommendation. Look at price from a different angle, trying to gauge it that way. Do this, that. And then let's focus on not trading with FOMO. We don't have to trade with everything we see. We don't have to trade everything we see. Like sometimes it's good just to let the market play out. Because I could have sold right there, but I don't know. Chose not to. It was giving thing I liked. Now we're seeing some market manipulation, but it is Thursday. Move it right. Moving my support. Not trading with FOMO. Not trading with FOMO, but if I need to sell, we'll sell. Then Monday morning, price gaps up. We see a pullback instantly. Go to the next hour. So knowing when not to trade is also a key factor of protecting our profits. Knowing when not to trade. See right here. It's a 1, 2, 1 to 3. 1 to 3 trade. Cured, whatever's. And I got wicked out, but it's all good. Just being patient, just letting the market show you where it wants to go. We don't have to trade every single candlestick. Let the market show us. Let's just following our fundamentals. We cannot be 100% traders, but also that's how the market goes. So let the band play. Not trading off of FOMO. There's plenty of opportunities in the market. Not to trade off of FOMO. The price comes back above this resistance again, this hourly resistance. Let's see if the market continues above the resistance, or we're going to see a pullback. And it's Friday morning too, so I don't think the volume's going to be crazy. Okay. See that continuation throughout Friday. Then Monday comes. You're going to see that continuation. Not trading no FOMO. Okay, Monday. Next week. A little bit of pullback. I'll pull back all the way to okay. Vacation. Can re-enter. That's okay. Market continues downward. The market continues downward. Let's see where. Get it. Se para agua. Okay, like this. Just being patient. We're just out here being lions in the tall grass, just waiting when and when not to enter. And sometimes prey is not worth chasing if it's already around your ass. Why trade by chasing? Boom. I like where price is at. I'm gonna put my boom right there. This is a 1-2. What's the ratio? What's the ratio? It's 1-4 ratio. What's the ratio? 1-2 ratio. 1.5. Not bad. Price pulls back a little bit. Okay. We get stalled out. We get stomped out, but that's definitely okay with me. Cause now look, all right. Price decided to trace there. That's okay. We're gonna be very patient. What day it is? Today's Thursday. All right, we're gonna sell again underneath support and around the same ratio, 1-2 ratio. Boom. Like tigers, we wait for the prey. Sometimes you might even wait. Let's think about if you a tiger lion. You know, when you wanna try to when a lion is hunting, right? Like if a lion doesn't hunt with its core, if a lion doesn't have a strategy of how it hunts, just randomly goes and waits in a bush or randomly, it might get lucky one day in a pack of buffalo, whatever he got to eat, comes up to him, while he's in a tree chilling. But you cannot rely on that. We cannot rely on randomness. We have to have a strategy and we have to follow it. We have to look at the market like we're the lions. We might, if you want to be a lazy lion and just sit around and randomly trying to attack anything, sometimes the lion doesn't attack the fat elephant because it knows it can't take down a big old elephant. It might take down a baby elephant, but not a big one. You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna hunt that. It's gonna know where to enter, when to close, when to get into the market and when to. If you want a higher win percentage in the market, you must be very disciplined in the way you trade. Sometimes you might take the right trade and still lose. You might take the right trade and still lose. And then we have to keep telling ourselves that we don't have FOMO. There's no such thing as FOMO, because if a trade gets away from us, it's gonna get away from us. We cannot have a belief that there's no other trades coming, because FOMO comes from us looking into hindsight. Oh, we can done this and that. But us as traders, we have to look into the future and look at it like this. You have to always look for the next opportunity. Let's say a lion misses out on a easy prey. You cannot reminisce on the prey never had. He has to look for the next opportunity. So let's keep it going. Let's see how far this trade goes. And then another thing is we're not going to trade random things. We're not going to trade random things. And it's another thing I wanted to say. We're not going to trade random things. Let's say like I see this. Let's say right there, I was like, okay, maybe I saw it trying to come up. I was going to buy. No, that's FOMO. Oh, I missed this play. No, let's let trade your strategy. Trade what the market gives you. And what the market gives you is based on your strategy. If you don't have a strategy, you're not going to get the money. You're not going to get the food that you want. A lion doesn't randomly go to where the pack of hyenas hunts at, or none of that. It's going to go where the prime meat at. So we're seeing some crazy price action. It's Friday, even Monday. I'm going to let Monday do his thing because I'm not really, look at this FOMO builder, man. A lot of people probably bought right here, and then we're seeing a crazy pullback. So let's see if I can, trying to. It's only Monday. Monday ends right here, so I'm gonna hit it with 2 more candlesticks. End of Monday. What about Tuesday? Tuesday will end up gapping up. Okay. Like this zone right here. And support level. See, this is the old play. Get that old play out the way, you know. Now is what the market is gonna do with its resistance, its current resistance. Okay, broke above it. Cool. Like we didn't enter, so you know, being patient. This little indication right here, very flat though. Very flat indication. I'm not gonna sell because I want market to be underneath this support level, but it's not really a strong support level as this one because we has one, two. We have so many hits on it, you know. But this one only has like only one hit, only one solid hit. So I'm not really keen on it, but still gonna sell underneath it. It's not a great support level, so our likelihood of a reversal happening is very high, but you know, we're on a downtrend market. The market is downtrending, and we're selling on a Tuesday PM. So we never know what's gonna happen, and then boom. And you know what? Since that happened with all this unknowingty, I'm gonna let it slide. I'm not gonna care too much. You know, I sold underneath support. I'm not gonna chase the trade. Not gonna chase it. Okay, so just a little editing. So I'm seeing price every time it gets around here, we get to bounce a little bit. So maybe my support was probably too tight. But I'm seeing we got one bounce here. Where's my circle or my bounce here, one here, another one here. So I'm being very precise. Thursday in the morning. Okay, we broke above the resistance again. Thursday morning. It's Thursday morning. Yes. I'm gonna give it one candle. Okay. Are we entering at 10 a.m.? Not the most ideal, but we're above this resistance. Price failed here, broke through. Maybe we see some more price action. Give one more candlestick. So we at about 1,000. Could have taken this 1,000, you know, make myself a little richer, but it's 1 p.m. Not the most idealist. And then Fridays always can be Friday can be a reversal day, or it can be a crazy continuation day. But I secured $160. That's a PlayStation 2. Okay, boom. I'm not mad at all. I ain't pissed. I'm not mad. I knew it was Friday. I was holding it overnight, and Friday definitely seeing that reversal occur. But we're gonna be very patient. You know, signs of weakness. This is a reversal pattern, and it's Friday though. Should I trade it? Should I not? Let's see, I trade here and I put it here, but I'm not really in a perfect area to buy. So I'm gonna practice my patience, practice my strategy. You know, I'm gonna let it happen. It's Friday, 2 p.m. Okay, boom. Monday morning, we see some movement. Maybe I'm gonna take this 1 to 2. 1 to 2. We're gonna break above this level. Above that. Came back above. I got $60 secured. That's a new Xbox game. And we got another reversal. I'm being very patient. Being very patient. Every time price comes above the resistance, I'm buying and risking, 1 to 2 or 1 to 2 ratio. I'm not too not trying to risk too much. I don't like the price action right here. Got just barely wicked out. Buy one more time. I'm gonna give it a little more space. Give it $700 or $2,000, and then boom. It's just me sticking to the trade, sticking to the philosophy of buying above the resistance, keeping it simple, nothing, not trying to do too much with the market, not chasing, but also sticking to my rules of buying above resistance, selling below support. And then also, did you see where I edited and I saw that my original support was here, but I noticed that every time price got here, it was more reactive on upside. Broke through, but came back upside, reactive. Then it was very reactive on this side again. So when we broke above, price kind of reversed in, and then boom. Just keeping it simple on 1 to 2 ratio. We're not taking my trades. I'm trying to keep it simple, minimal, not trying to do too much. But let's see if I find another trade before I run out of time with my back testing. So a little consolidation, but I don't know. Price probably gonna continue on the upside. Yep. Nope. Then right here, I didn't even notice we had dividends get dropped. I'm just being patient right now. Why am I being patient? Because sometimes the market has to indicate where it wants to do, and the market is very, very it does the same thing over and over again. We just have to train our brain to look for it. So now we're seeing all this crazy movement. I advise not to trade this, because we really went up. We went up and down this past hour. 7 points, rounding up 7 points. Not ideal for trading, so we're gonna let the market calm down. Oh man, and look at that volume. I'll be retesting this resistance level. Yeah, and I'm not gonna chase that, because after this, how long this candlestick, this 7-point candlestick play, you think I'm gonna buy? I'm not. We're not in the game of catching knives. Catching knives, you end up getting cut a lot before you enter. So I'm gonna stop there. Thank you for watching my stream. Let me show you my win rate. 55% win rate. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. And put that in my Discord. And join my Discord. Money moves. Been back testing for the past day 41. Day 41. We gotta get that money on. Boom. Right there. Boom. Looking clean with it. And I did this live. Share my live. I'm gonna share my live. But I appreciate it for the people coming through. Uganda Trades is out. Get your tracks today.